Hello, gang. How you doing, gang? Give y'all a minute or two to get up in here, as one does.
Are you looking to establish your business?
Ooh. Turn the fan on. This is a little bit hot. Do I need the other one? Maybe so. Yes. Bless me. Hey, Christine. How you doing? Oh, thank you. You hear me sneezing? I don't know what's going on. I'm alright. Just needed to come hang out with y'all. Been busy all weekend. And I really haven't been able to go live as much as I wanted to because I be tired after work. But I'm really trying to get a schedule together so that my life can be in balance and I will have time to do the lives, do the other content that I want to do for this channel and for my other channel. Hi, Els. If you all don't know, I do have a second channel that's just like my lock journey, weight loss stuff, and just me outside of pulling cards. Hi, Bad B King. Drop y'all signs in the comments. Let me see who all in here. What's your zodiac sign? What's your zodiac sign? Give me 1 second. Make sure y'all hit that like button. They're free. Likes are free. Okay. I'll go ahead and set a gift goal for the duration of this live. Thank you to everyone who sends a gift. And I'm gonna go ahead and make sure y'all are subscribed because I'm about to set the live to subscribers only. So if you want to chat with us, make sure you're subscribed. All right, what's up, girl, boyfriend, they, them? How y'all doing? Well, I hope. It's your girl Sid from Savvy Sentient, and welcome to this evening's reading. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Please make sure that y'all do the things if you have not already. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, say hello in the comments below, turn your notification bells on and set them to all so you never miss the daily energy, you never miss when I go live, and you never miss an upload, okay? So today I want to do something a tad bit differently, okay? Instead of this just being a whole general reading, just, you know, for whoever it resonates for, I am going to focus in on some signs today, but instead of doing each sign individually, I'm going to do it by element just like I do the monthly readings. So that's how we're going to get down today. And we're going to choose which sign goes first, just the same way that we do in those readings as well, okay? So earth, air, fire, and water are the elements. I will announce which signs are in those elements when it is that your turn. If you do not know your different placements, because you can watch this for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placements, if you have any stelliums, or if you're cross-watching for a sign, if you don't know your sign, your signs, your placements, you can go to astro.com. It is in the description box below. This is not sponsored by them. I just really rock with them, but they can sponsor me if they want to. So let's go ahead and get on into the reading. Super chat, super like, super thanks, greatly appreciated. Gifts, greatly appreciated. Cash app donations, greatly appreciated. All right, so Spirit, who we reading for first? What is our first element? What is our first element? It's them fire signs. We got the Queen of Wands pulling up to the scene with this element. All right, so fire signs, 714 is your timestamp. And this is Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. So let's go ahead and get this message for y'all. There will be oracles towards the end if you all like the oracle readings, okay? So Spirit, speak to me. Speak through me. What is the overall energy for the fire sign collective? What messages do we have for those fire signs? We have the Knight of Wands. Some more fire energy coming out with the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What I'm instantly getting is that you all might be dealing with a situation right now that has been very burdensome, okay? But what this also feels like is that you all have been taking some serious action to unburden yourself, okay? You are not allowing this to become a whole ass issue for you. Hey, Kels, how are you? You're not allowing this to be an issue for you. You're not playing victim, okay? You're going to be your own savior, right? You're not waiting for someone to save you. Queen of Wands is under the 10 of Wands. You are bossing up. Yes, this is fire signs. Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. All right, so what's going on here? Tell me about the recent past for the fire sign collective. What's your sign again, Kels? What's the recent past? What's the recent past? Oh yeah, something happened. Something happened. You a Sag Sun, Leo Moon. I have a bad track record with Sagittarius, but I'm gonna let you stay. What's the present energy? Okay. I see the 4 of Pentacles. Ooh, 444 might be significant for you all. I seen the 4 of Pentacles come out in your present, and I heard K1 stand on it, girl. Ooh, ooh. Standing on business here in some way, shape, or form. We're going to get into it. What is the near future? The Fool. You cool people. I see that you follow my my Facebook page. So, like I said, I fuck with you. I'm going to let you stay bookie. You can stay bookie, but 7 of Pentacles. All right, so 7 of Pentacles energy is at the bottom of the deck. Whatever the situation is, you all have been trying to evaluate whether it is worth the effort that you're putting into it. And whatever conclusion you came to, you are now taking action to handle it one way or the other. I'm a Gemini sun. So tell me about the recent past, Spirit. Let's talk about the recent past. Is this about love, y'all? What y'all got going on in the love field? In the love field, we got the Five of Cups, we got the Lovers, and we got the Sun card energy. So it feels like you might have been dealing with something that was kind of karmic. A karmic situation. Y'all can see that? Yeah, there you go. Five of Cups, Lover, Sun card, Zombie Tarot. It feels like y'all was dealing with something that was kind of karmic. But what I'm getting from these three cards is that you now have clarity about the situation. Where's my clarifying card? Speaking of clarity. What was regretful in this situation? What happened? Some of y'all might have felt stuck. Some of y'all might have felt stuck in a commitment, in a situation. If this is not explicitly about love, there might have been some type of partnership. And when I speak of partnerships, I'm also referring to like partnerships with the job, those kind of relationships. Or anything that, like any other kind of relationship that's either, you know, platonic, or maybe you do community service and you have a relationship with the organization, like whatever. So take it however it resonates for you. But what this feels like is you are now receiving some type of clarity about a relationship that you were in. You do have some regrets that it didn't work out the way that you would hope. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Sagittarian energy in the reverse. Let's see. I think you all are realizing that this just wasn't destined. I can't see that message. I don't know who's trying to say what, but I think somebody must have been trying to say something slick. Oh, no, that was just you. We'll show that. Put a fire in your ass. Okay. Oh, another moderator handled that. Who that? Who that? Who here? That comment is okay. But yeah, I think what y'all realized about this conversation, maybe you all had a conversation with this person and that made some things come to light, made you understand some things. But what you've learned about this situation is that it's just not meant to be, that it's not fate. Some of you all realize that you don't have a future. Look at the correction. That you all don't have a future with this person or with this company or whatever the case is. Yeah. And you did it. Death card energy. The beautiful thing about death is that it is an ending that brings about a new beginning. It is a ending that brings about transformation, transition, change. It can also represent like an ending that is helping you to become more powerful. Very much Phoenix energy. So you may burn in the ashes. You may burn in the ashes, but you're going to be reborn stronger from said ashes, right? So whatever this is, you saved yourself from it. You removed yourself from it. Even if you weren't the one that ended it, you might have seen that it was ending. You might have just let the person break up with you. You might have let them fire you. You might have let the contract in and not even tried to fight it because you understood at some point what was happening. Okay. Now I say 4-4 may be significant for you. You may be seeing a lot of fours because we have the Four of Pentacles and we have the Four of Wands. Okay. So I feel like what's happening now What's happening now is you all have begun to find yourselves or gain some type of it's stability, but that's not the word that I'm looking for. You all have, I feel like you've gotten comfortable with being apart from, or just being with yourself, or like you're really in an energy now of independent stability. You do have the Nine of Pentacles here as well. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles is 13. Pentacles 13 again is the Death card energy. So I just feel like this ending for you is not as dramatic or heart-wrenching, or like I feel like there's people who expected for this ending to just like break you or tear you down or make you feel a kind of way, but instead it has made you feel like so much peace and so much clarity. And I kind of feel this energy of like people watching you and just like waiting for you to crack, but it's not happening because you've somehow found peace in all of this. I feel like for a lot of you, before it even ended, you may have felt the ending coming and have already made peace with it by the time that the ending showed up. Four of Wands energy is the energy of harmony. It's the energy of alignment. It's the energy of home. And I'm just really getting this heavy energy of just like feeling at home with yourself, or as yourself, or just by yourself. Knight of Pentacles, slowly but surely working towards something more. Page of Swords. Yeah, Page of Swords is in the reverse. Like I said, people are watching you and they're just like waiting for you. They may be even gossiping about you. Like why, when they gonna break? I know she gonna break down at some point. I know he gonna break down at some point. I know he finna crash out. Like, but it's just not happening. And what they're not seeing while they're so busy gossiping is how you're trying to build. Like, I feel like there's just this, I can't even describe the energy. It's just so much, like, it's not selfish. It's definitely like a self-love, self-care kind of energy, but it's bigger than that. It feels like an expanding of oneself, like a understanding and a growth that you're going through, but it's solitary, it's internal. It's not something that is being broadcast. You're not all on social media like just started therapy today, because it may not even involve a therapist. It's just like some type of inner knowing, inner growing. Like, I don't know how strongly, like I don't know that I can express how strongly this feels. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups energy. Like it's like you're on a journey for love, but this love is like self-love, self-care, building oneself up. Knight of Pentacles energy. These are both action cards, but it's just so I don't even know. Like, I do want to say that it's beautiful. I do want to say that it's beautiful, but it's just like I don't even have the words to convey the journey that you're currently on and what it is doing for you. Okay? The near future is the Fool card. You all are about to embark on a brand new journey, which we already see has already started. Yes, powerful. Life-changing. Hello. Love it. We have the Two of Swords and the Hermit energy here. And it's crazy that I didn't just look over to my right, because the Hermit energy is that energy of like introspection, self-reflection, soul-searching, and journeying energy. But I feel like in the near future, there's something big that's going to be presented to you, or some type of opportunity that shows up. And again, it's going to stop you in your tracks. I just got this message the other day. Two of Swords with the Hermit card is going to stop you in your tracks, and it's going to call for you to do some self-reflection to decide whether or not to embark upon it. Hermit card came out again, and then it flipped upside down. It kind of feels like whatever is going to be presented to you, you have come to a point where you've gotten so comfortable with being introverted and just pouring into yourself, loving on yourself, like gaining this peace for yourself. Like you've gotten so comfortable that the reason this comes out in the reverse is because it's almost like you don't want to come out. Can fire signs come out and play? I don't want to. Tell them I'm sick type shit. Like, but I feel like you can't get comfortable here. You can't get comfortable here. It's time for you to come outside. We have the Emperor energy. This is divine masculine energy. So it's time for you now to embody that. It's time for you to be that boss, to take charge, take control over this leg of the journey. You've done enough of the soul searching. You have done enough of the creation and incubation of the self-love, and now it is time for you to put some action behind the things that you want, the things that you want to accomplish, to achieve. Hangman energy in reverse. Yeah, you really don't want to give up the like peace that you've gotten. You don't want to give this up, but Spirit says it's time. When this new situation is presented to you, it's time. Okay. You don't want to go outside? Come on outside, Kels. Come out and play with us. Yeah, it's time to go outside, because there's something really lovely out there for you. Something beautiful this way waits. Your counterpart, your true person might be outside, and you never know because you inside. Cardi told y'all to go outside. We're going outside. Okay. Ooh. So the song that's flipped over in the deck is Where Were You by Urban Mystic. That's y'all's song message. And I feel like whatever is waiting for you outside, even if it is new to you, is going to feel so nostalgic and so familiar. And there's going to be a specific kind of comfort that it brings to you, even if it's brand new to you. So Urban Mystic, where were you? Where were you when you first heard Big Pac and you knew you was blessed with the best of hip hop? It might be at some type of music venue. Y'all might be going to a concert. Y'all might be going to a club, karaoke, jazz thing, 90s night, early 2000s night somewhere. And the energy is just going to be nostalgic. It's going to be a vibe. And y'all might meet somebody very significant to you. So don't be scared to go outside, friend. Can fire signs come out? Can fire come out and play? Y'all better go outside and play. And your mama letting you stay out past the time that the street lights come on. Y'all got a little extended curfew, so go outside and play. Alright, so that's your message, fire signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. Take your ass outside. Now. Right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a little shuffle. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below as I shuffle. How y'all feel about that message? Does it resonate for you and for your fire sign placements? Oh, thank you. And we gonna see who up next. Oh, thank you. Do y'all know all y'all placements? Hey fan, how you doing? Popping out, go right out. Better pop out. It smells so good up in here. I'm making pot roast for my ancestors. I'm making pot roast and cornbread. You know, with the carrots and the potatoes and all that. And one of my ancestors wanted some lemon pound cake, so I got some lemon cake for them. I'm gonna pour them some libations. A little gin. Okay. Who is up next, Spirit? Who is we talking to next? What is the next element? Welcome. Look, fire. You still trying to come out? Because you want to go outside. You trying to come outside. Put them toes in it. You silly. They keep on blocking your comments. They think you out here trying to be freaky or something. They're like, toes. They want her to send feet pics. Block. 5 of Swords. It's us. Yeah, that's us. Yeah, that's us. Air signs. Where y'all at? Air signs. Where y'all at? Oh, good for you. I love comedy. It did feel amazing. Okay, good. I feel like comedy is one of the best medicines ever. And I advocate for comedy very strongly. All right. What's the overall energy for Geminis, Libras? Happy Libra season. And Aquarius. A tarot comedian? Stop it. I'm gonna have to see who she is. Rontowski. Karen Rontowski. Girl, what we got going on for us? Air signs. We got some type of victory, some type of success. Some type of success coming in for us. I'm writing down her name. Okay. What's at the bottom of the deck? What's your sign, Christine? King of Cups. King of Cups. So there may be some type of success in love. King of Cups energy, though, does represent mastery of healing. Mastery of intuitive gifts. Okay. Masters of your emotions. This one even has a little eye on his little thing, like he could see us, like he is got his third eye open, eyes wide open. And right underneath that is the Two of Swords. Gang, if y'all have been feeling blocked in any way, type of shape or form, I can't even get it out. Who's trying to have us blocked? You're going to get some type of success or victory. You may have felt like you have ran into a roadblock. You may have felt like maybe an opportunity is being blocked. You might feel like some type of stagnation. Pero like your higher self can see past the blockage. Okay, gang. I didn't know that, Christine. I was going to call you Christina. Who the fuck is Christina? Christine. I didn't know. Or maybe I knew and I forgot. My bad. But if you're feeling blocked in any way, if you are feeling like stagnated in any kind of way, intuitively, like your higher self is seeing past whatever this is about. Tell me about the recent past for my air sign collective. 6 of Cups. Girl, I knew it. I freaking knew it. Because my ex keep on trying to bring his little raggedy behind into my dreams, infiltrating my dream state, trying to make sure that they are seen. Tell me about the present. You cut off of Christina? Well, I think Christina is watching you or still in your energy field, because why do I keep wanting to call you that? Do you have any dreams about them? Do you have any random thoughts about them and there's really no reason why you would be thinking about them? Because that when people are still trying to pull on our energy or play in our energy, they will come up in dreams. They will be randomly on your mind. They will, because they're thinking about you. It's not because you're thinking about them, but it's because they're thinking about you. Just little things. Mine keeps on inserting themselves into my dream. One of those dreams was embarrassingly so. Maybe you should have just stayed out of the dream because the way you got played in that dream. But I digress. But there may be someone playing in your energy right now, air signs. Look. Same, Kels, a sexual one. But there was somebody else in that dream too, and they was, I'm calling them daddy. Daddy. They was giving me the business, and yeah, nah. Maybe you should have stayed out of this dream, because now you're looking stupid. But anyways, what's the near future for the Air Sign Collective? Rain down on me. Oh, look at us all hermity too. Okay, I don't know. Bottom of the deck. Well, walk it out like a usher. Even if you ain't real talk, I probably won't trust you. If you wanted to go to blow the guns, my pleasure. Even Jesus had 12 disciples on the lever. Trigger, whatever. Hey, 8 of Cups energy. We walking away from, we emotionally divesting from. There is something that, like, and that's why they trying to dig their goddamn heels in. It is clear that we are no longer interested, no longer emotionally attached to, no longer emotionally involved with. We have mastered healing in the situation. Okay. And I feel like with the 6 of Wands energy also representing recognition. Words so hard right now. Being recognized. I feel like whoever it is that we are no longer in contact with, they recognize that we're over it. That we're healed from it. They're watching. They see how you move. Trying to block your throat chakra. Yeah, like real ghetto. I got something for that though. Don't nothing let that throat chakra go like a little bit of, you know what I'm talking about? Okay. They peep how we moving on. Moving up. Moving forward. They peep that we're no longer interested. They peep that whatever connection they may have, not connection, whatever control, whatever attachment they may have had on us, however deeply involved emotionally with them we were, we don't have it no more. It's not there. We don't feel that way no more. It's gone. It's no longer there. All right. But we have the 6 of Cups right here. Here they go. Past energy showing up here in the recent past. Knight of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. And you know I'm not fucking bugging because look at this. Look at the 4 of Swords. This one. Homeboy is literally laying down, looking like he having a dream, recalling the past. That's what that bubble is. It's the past. Him reliving the battle. Knight of Pentacles. I'm not sure why the Knight of Pentacles is here. That's slow and steady movement though. Ooh. That could be, okay. I'm going to still clarify. But if you're a magic girly, and if you connect with magic girlies being gender neutral, That's a gender neutral girly. This person may be slowly but surely learning more about magic, learning more about astral travel. Ooh, what's it called? Like the psychic viewing. I forget the proper term. Remote viewing. Like, this person may be slowly and surely learning more about these things. Astral projection too, but I was referring to remote viewing, where they can basically like watch you from different places. Especially like in their dream state. Like, they can see into your life, into like what you have going on. This person is slowly but surely figuring out how to get into your dreams, how to travel about the astral realm to have closer contact to you, because they no longer have physical contact. Some of you all are in no contact with them. Some of you have blocked numbers, changed locations, blocked social media. And because they can't access you physically, they're trying to access you astrally. Clarify this Knight of Pentacles here. What is this? Whoever this is a distorted masculine. Emperor in reverse. Duh. And the last, look! The last card is the World. They have fully come to understand that it's over. Guess about over being your girlfriend. I'm leaving. They get it now that you're done, that you're gone. Wow. Okay, so when things like that happen, Kels, for those of you all who are not seeing the comments or you're watching the replay, Kel said they had another dream of someone reading cards for them, and then when they looked to the left, they saw a girl and heard, "She's perfect for you." Okay. When that kind of thing happens, divine for yourself. And when you divine for yourself, what? Wait, okay, divine for yourself. And when you divine for yourself, make sure you state that no unwelcome energy, no energy from anyone else outside of your own ancestors and your own spirit team is welcome in this reading, in this divination, whatever it is that you're doing. If it's cards, pendulum, whatever you do, coins, throw bones, whatever you do. Ask only that your own ancestors, your own ancestors, own spirit guides, those who are there for the most beneficial good for your life are welcome in this reading. Anyone else, any other foreign energies are, period, Christy, any other foreign energies are banned and blocked from this session. And then ask if what you saw in your dream is factual. Is the girl in question, or whatever it is that you dreamt about, actually perfect for you? Or is this interference from her spirit team? Because I will tell you one thing. There are certain people, and I'm speaking from experience, there are certain people whose ancestors will love you and will fuck with you the long way because of what you can do for them. They can see the benefit of you being in their child's, in their, person's life. So they will try to manipulate and convince you to go ahead and be in their life, even if they're not what's best for you. Because some of these spirits are selfish, and opportunist, just like humans would be. I broke up with my ex. Her ancestors tried to convince me that they could make her act right, and and that I should stay and just keep living there. For the next 24 hours, she was so nice, in spite of being a complete bitch for like the week before. When it became clear that I was not staying, she was back to being a terrorist. So block out any other energies that are not of your own lineage and ask for yourself. Because as we know, people can travel in your dreams and infiltrate your shit. Okay. So, yeah. Whoever this is from the past, gang, they recognize now, they understand now that you're over it. Energy vampires. In the physical realm and in the spiritual realm, they out here. Okay? So, in the present, we have the Page of Cups and the Nine of Cups with the Star. You are currently experiencing or about to experience, gang, some pure love, some pure peace. There are some things with the Star card, wish fulfillments, that are coming through. The Star and the Nine of Cups are identical. One is just a major arcana, one is a lower arcana. That's how I read them. So a major blessing, a major gift is either happening or about to happen for you. And I feel like whoever these past people are, they can always feel when something good is about to happen for you. They just always know. So if new love is about to walk in your life, they're trying to redirect your attention back to them because they don't want you to be taken. Bitch, you can't make it up. Ace of Cups. New love is coming your way. New love, new things, no happiness is coming your way. Okay? Something new and beautiful is coming your way. And they feel it. They always feel it. They always feel it. And it's coming in fast with the Chariot energy. What's about to happen now in your life is so destined, so divinely aligned. For some of you all, you're going to realize that everything that you went through, every struggle that you experienced, every lesson that you had to learn, this is the reason for it. This is what it was all for. When this new opportunity, this new life, this new love shows up for you, you are going to be like, duh. This is why. This is why I finally was able to break away from this person. This is why my feelings have disintegrated for this person. This is why I had to walk away from that situation. This is why. This is why. This is why. You're gonna fucking get it. Don't miss the opportunity. We have the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Wheel of Fortune, both in the reverse. Don't let your past fuck up your future. Don't let any intrusive thoughts interfere with like the beauty that's coming in. You can trust what's next because it's divine. And they know it. And they know it. Speaking of not letting your mind get you fucked up, we have the Four of Wands in the near future with the Hermit card. That's the card of introspection. Yeah, when this shows up, just like I just said, don't overthink it. Right. Forward and onward. Don't overthink it. Moon card in reverse. Things are going to be revealed to you. Things are going to come to the surface. For some of you all, you've already known about whatever this is. Your spirit team has communicated that this is what your future will look like, and you've just been waiting on it. Now is the time that it's coming. Judgment card, new life, renewal, revival. Okay? Answering the call to action. Saying yes to the opportunity that's about to be presented to you. This is part of your purpose. This is part of your purpose. All the dumb shit is over, for better or worse. Okay. So, we'll start at the bottom of the deck. Some of y'all might actually get some type of fame. some type of recognition on a large scale or a small scale. It might be, you know, within your community. It might be on social media. It might be worldwide. I don't know who you are, what you do, but whatever it is, it's going to be destined. What is the song message for the Gemini gang up in this thing? Not Gemini. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All of us. Give me a song. Oh, it's giving love. It's giving real love coming in. It's giving a love that you can trust. The song message is You Got Me. The Roots featuring Eve. I'm going to sing it to y'all real quick. Hold on. If y'all are new here, I'll be singing. Sometimes I hold the note. Sometimes I drop it. Either way, I'm going to sing. Love it or leave me alone. All right. You know that song, girls? You don't know that song. You don't know that song, girls? You don't know that song. All right, so the song goes. If you were worried about where I've been or who I saw or what club I went to with my homies, baby, don't worry, you know that you got me. If you were worried about where I've been or who I saw, what club I went to with my homies, baby, don't worry, you know that you got me. Whoever is coming in, you ain't gonna never have to worry about them. If they go out with the homies, they really just out with the homies, they'll be back. They'll be thinking about you. They'll be texting you. Baby, you want some wings from the club? You want a 10-piece or a 12-piece? You want fries? You know that I got you. You want ranch or blue cheese? Like, whoever this person is, thank you, Bookie. They're going to be thinking about you. They're going to always consider you. They're not somebody that you're going to have to worry about like you had to worry about the past. They're not somebody that you're going to have to question like you had to question the past. All right? So whatever this is coming in for you, even if it's not love, but it's feeling really, really like love, the opportunities showing up for you are not opportunities that you ever going to have to question. They're so divine and so in alignment with your purpose. Okay? Baby, don't worry, you know Spirit got you. Okay? If you worry about it. Hey, and who's next? I need to put this on some real cardstock so I can really get them shuffled and all that. But also, I'm going to make them available to y'all so y'all can have a song oracle when you do your own divinations. I'll probably make a series of them as well. Because I'll always be channeling songs and I can't fit them all in one deck, can I? I'll do a couple different decks. All right. Let me get a good shuffle. Let me know if that reading resonated for y'all in the comments. Let me know which air sign placements you have in the comments. Let me know what your favorite air sign is. Bonus points if it's Gemini. Okay. Let's get a good little shuffle going for our next sign. All right, so we've already did air, we've already did fire. Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. What's the next element that we're reading for? Gemini brings a good time to the table every time. We really is the best. Ugh. And air signs and fire signs together, you in trouble. You in real big trouble. All the closest people to me, all fire signs. Mostly Aries, one Leo. Seven of coins. Look, both of the elements that didn't come out yet, both came out together. Listen, we're not doing that. Y'all better stop fighting. More wands energy. Who this? Strength card. That's Leo energy. I didn't even know that card was on the floor. I don't crosswatch shit. You might have other placements, Kels. What's your sun, moon, rising? What's your Venus? What's your North Node? You gotta stellium in your chart. Don't act like that. You don't gotta be cross-watching. But if you want to go, that's fine. We'll see you on the next one. We so loyal too, Christine. We like the most loyalists, and they just love to hate on us. But we really the most loyal. Hierophant. Taurus, earth signs. Okay, damn. Y'all took forever to come out. All right, earth signs. Y'all up next. That's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Mama, who you barking at? All right. Marisol. What's up? Have a good night, Kels. What's the overall energy for my Earth Sign Collective? Look at y'all's overall energy. Devil in the reverse. Y'all been on some devilish shit, right? Like recently. Oh, whatever. Now y'all might have been, ooh, bottom of the deck. Look at this. I actually freaking love it. Devil in the reverse with the Empress. Some of y'all was working on y'all shadow things. Some of y'all was realizing that it was time to start loving on yourself. Some of y'all have started realizing that you are the priority and nothing else. Stop overworking. Stop overdoing. Overindulging. Overanalyzing. Overextending. Stop letting people play in your face overly too much. Like some of y'all have really prioritized self recently. And I love that for y'all. All right, so let's see what the recent past is for my earth signs. The moon, the 8 of pentacles, and the emperor. Okay. What's in the present? Okay. All right. Okay. And what's in the near future for my earth signs? Okay. Okay. I'm getting this energy just based on the cards that have come out already. But I need to be like warning you all. And I don't want to say warning as if it's like something terrible is about to come. But I just kind of feel like I need to tell y'all to pace yourself. Like, don't do too much. Don't overextend. And you all have already come out of that kind of energy, you know, with the devil and the empress in reverse. But I feel like what's happening with you, earth signs, if you get into this energy of the workaholic, even when it doesn't pertain to like your actual job. So I feel like what's happening is that you all have like started healing and started doing like spiritual, I didn't want to say spiritual work. I want to say healing work. But for some of you all, maybe it's spiritual work. And I just feel like some of you all are getting too deep too fast, doing too much too fast. And Spirit's trying to tell you to like slow down. It'll be here when you're ready to learn it, to explore it. You know, whatever the case is, it'll be here for you. Right? Spirituality is forever. The occult is forever. Esoterica, it's forever. Like, it's here. It's been here since before we got here, and it will be here when we're gone. But there's just this message of like having you slow down. I feel like you all have started doing your healing work and you're just like beasting it now. And I just don't think that that's how healing is supposed to happen. Like, It's supposed to happen in increments, and you're supposed to be able to sit with what you've healed, what you've learned, what you've accomplished. And for you, like if you're doing shadow work, you're pulling trauma after trauma after trauma after trauma out, and you like you like beating that trauma's ass and like addressing. But I feel like what spirit wants you to know is like you're still human, and while you might be a powerhouse in this moment, fucking up all the trauma, it's going to become overwhelming for you if you don't slow down. So like there's this sense of pride that yes, you're doing the work and you are doing it well. You are handling it. You're addressing more demons than you ever have at any other time. Like you're doing a damn thing with this healing, but spirit wants you to kind of slow down. And that's what I'm getting with the moon, the 8 of Pentacles and the Emperor energy. Like the thing about an earth sign, especially Capricorn, especially Virgo, y'all are very routine and very health focused. But once you all start working, like you just can't be stopped. Y'all are in it. I mean, in it. And like too much of anything can become the devil in the upright, right? So too much of anything, even a good thing, can become a problem. And I feel like spirit doesn't want you to get to the point where you're getting like addicted to shadow work. Addicted, like where you're getting some type of thrill. Not a thrill, that's not what I mean. But almost, it's like almost like the shadow work intoxicates you. Like, and it's great that healing makes you feel that way. But 3 of Cups energy, spirit is saying like you're not even giving yourself the opportunity to celebrate your success. You're just moving on to the next trauma that you need to address. So spirit needs you to slow down. Deal with one trauma. Sit with it. Celebrate that you've overcome it. Integrate it. Move on to the next trauma. You are doing this shit like a game of Mario, and you real good at it. Like you blowing through these levels, and that's not what's supposed to happen. Put the game on pause. Stretch. Have some water. Celebrate yourself. I did that shit. Cooper thought I wasn't gonna beat his ass. I did that shit. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. These nuts, Cooper. Like, take a moment to celebrate. Don't just head to the next trauma. Okay? So, your current energy is the Ace of Wands. Because of this work that you're doing for yourself, doors are opening. And you are finally being able to put some of the regrets of your past to rest, is what I'm getting with the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. 8 of Swords energy. Clarify the 8 of Swords. Like you're gaining power over the things that once made you feel trapped, that made you feel stuck or imprisoned, that made you feel limited. And because you're overcoming these things, opportunities are showing up for you, are being presented for you. Okay? It feels like you've taken your power back. Bottom of the Swords is the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. Knight of Cups here. So yeah, you are doing what's right. Making justice for yourself. Healing yourself. Temperance energy is the energy of healing as well, and it's in your near future with the Page of Wands. So again, it's giving that energy of like healing, bringing in opportunities for you, bringing, for some of you, like ambition. There are some things that your trauma would not let you pursue. Because whatever your trauma was told you that you couldn't do it, that you wouldn't be successful in it. But because you've taken the time to address your trauma, to heal the trauma, you are now seeing like a newfound ambition towards certain things that your trauma told you you couldn't do or wouldn't be successful at. 5 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles energy. You're no longer betraying yourself with overthinking and overanalyzing. You're no longer convincing yourself about what you can't do because you're addressing the traumas that told you that you couldn't. Period. The World card clarifies all that. The cycles of trauma, of limitations, all of that shit is over because you've gained a certain level of mastery. And it may have been a hard way to go, but with the 9 of Wands energy, you are the wounded healer, the wounded warrior. You push through all of that shit so that you can complete the level, complete the game. You've bossed up. You're successful. So congratulations on mastering your traumas, healing yourself. Take time to celebrate yourself. There's always going to be healing work to do. So Spirit is saying, celebrate where you can. Celebrate what you've accomplished thus far. Okay? But yeah, you definitely have closed the door, closed the chapter. And there's going to be new things showing up for you because now you believe that you can. Now that you believe that you're worthy. Now you believe that you're deserving of it. Okay? What's the song message here for my earth signs? Nice. Your song message is Happy Together by the Turtles. And when I channeled this song, I put destined connections. So things that are destined for you are now going to show up because you dealt with your trauma. If you don't know the song, this is the song that goes, me and you and me. No matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you and you for me. So happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. And with destined connections, like I say often when I speak about connections, it's not just about human connections. It could be your connection to a job, like a relationship with a job, a relationship with, you know, an endeavor, whatever the case is, or it can be friends, it can be lovers, okay? But you are about to see some alignment show up for you, some destined connection show up for you because of what you have healed, and the universe is proud of you. So congratulations for all that you've done and all that you will be doing in the time to come. All right, so let's get a nice little shuffle and we will get into the water signs. They are the ones that we have left. Last but not least, let me know your water placements in the comments below if you know them. I have Neptune in the first house, which makes me kind of like a Pisces. Kind of Piscean a little bit. I have Scorpio 10th house, rightfully so. Pluto in that 10th house. All right. So Spirit, let's go ahead and get a timestamp for these water signs before I have to come back later. All right, and what is the overall energy for my water signs? This is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Overall energy is the Lovers with the Queen of Swords. Who y'all cut off? Who y'all cutting off? All right. So the Lovers energy usually represents someone or something with the same values, morals, moral compass, someone who is in alignment with you. This can also, of course, be about lovers, karmic or destined, and this can also be about choice. Okay? So there may be a divine choice that you have to make. And you may have decided to cut somebody out because we have the Queen of Swords with the Three of Cups just underneath that. There may be a group of people that you cut off, or this could be like cutting someone off in favor of like having your freedom, having fun again. Maybe you all were in a connection that was kind of possessive. Recent past, we have the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, y'all might have, oh yes, y'all cut somebody off. They may have been breadcrumbing you. Tell me about the present. Leading you on. Trying to sell you a dream. Telling you what you wanted to hear. Promising you wish fulfillment. I'm hearing future faking. Tell me about the near future. And I feel like you cut them off because you, for whatever reason, knew that they were not going to follow through with what they said they were going to follow through with. That feels like too many. Put them back. Tell me about the near future for my water signs. Okay. Oh. Okay. 3 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like somebody had you waiting and waiting and waiting. And I think eventually you was just like, yo, you're not finna do more. You're not finna do nothing that you said you finna do. You full of shit. Like, For others of you, you all are now experiencing more peace, more contentment. You all are receiving more from other connections or just even opportunities from the universe because you cut this situation on. Let's clarify. Tell me about this recent past. Clarify the recent past. What is that? Ah! A card flew. What's the card that flew? I see the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. This could be in reference to a masculine energy if you are feminine. Or if you identify as divine feminine. The card that fell, yo, 6 of Swords. Somebody don't want to let this go or can't let this go. Even though you've cut them off, I feel like someone still has you. I don't think it's you holding on. I feel like you're trying to move on and they're trying to prevent you. This may be someone who's trying to have conversations with you, and the conversations always somehow lead to talking about y'all being together or something to that effect. Or this person, this person likes to act like they don't comprehend why y'all are not staying together or why y'all are not being together. Like they're acting like they don't get it, but there's nothing not to get. I feel like it's very clear. I feel like it's very clear. But whoever this is wants to just hold on. Tell me a little bit more about that before we move on to the present. Dang, 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck too. So we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. Like they really don't want this to be the end, but you are leaving them out in the cold. And I feel like any conversation that you have with them right now is always about how to fix it. Some of you all may be dealing with someone who likes to play delusional, who likes to play as if the breakup didn't happen, or who's pretending as if you were just being dramatic and you just talking, but you're dead serious, and they know it and you know it, but they're trying to act like neither one of y'all know it. They're trying to act like y'all still together. They trying to act like you just tripping. It's not that deep. The whole time you cut them off, you broke up with them, you're moving on. Like, what the hell are you not comprehending? Like, I don't get it. Okay, someone's not trying to let you go. Someone's still trying to hold on to this for dear life. In the present, we do have the King of Wands energy. We also have the Two of Pentacles energy and the Strength card. What is this King of Wands and the Two of Pentacles in reverse about, Spirit? It feels like someone feels as though they're losing their power over you, and they feel like there's an imbalance. They feel like they're in a power grab or power dynamic with you. Six of Pentacles is coming out again. That's that giving and receiving energy. It should be fair. It should be just. It should be equal. But this feels more like, what can I do or say to get my power back? How do I get the upper hand again? How do I win in all of this? This is something that is really affecting someone's ego with the Strength card. Someone feels like they really don't need this breakup. They really don't need the separation right now. This specific card has a pew pew piece in the head, in the brain, which is how you kill a zombie. But it's giving, I really don't need this. I need this like I need a hole in the head type energy. That's how this person feels. Maybe that's how you feel about this person trying to hold on. Like, I really don't need this. I need this like I need a hole in the head. Six of Cups in reverse. Like, you are not happy with the connection. It is not reciprocal. You understand that now? You get that now? Whatever it is that they've done, you don't forgive them. You can't forgive them. You're just not happy. And that's okay. If that was the only reason for you to separate from the situation, that's okay. You don't need any further reasoning. You should never stay in a place where you are not happy. And congratulations, Six of Wands energy, that you recognize that. 666, Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Six of Wands, all here. 666 energy may be significant for you. You may be seeing 666 a lot. That energy does represent moving away from trouble, moving away from difficulty and stagnancy, and moving towards more in life. All right, so it feels like that's what you're trying to do, but this person just can't let you go. I'm hearing Jaheen, trying to find my way back to you, baby. Trying to find my way back. But how can you find your way back if you never left? Well, you go already. Sheesh. Like, this person, to us, to love. They're gonna push you. And they're gonna push you. And in the near future, we have the Knight of Wands, the Magician, and the Ace of Swords. They're gonna push you to do a thing you didn't really want to do. You may be the kind of person who don't do this, but you're about to do it now. This person is about to be blocked by you. All right? You know that the only way to make this person leave you alone is to remove access in all ways, shapes, and form. So if you are not the type to block, you're about to. Queen of Swords energy coming out again. That was your overall energy. You're about to do the things that you don't normally do. You don't like to be harsh normally. You don't like to be this aggressive. You're not really the type of person who wants to hurt anyone's feelings. But you understand that the only way that this person is going to get the memo is if you do something more overt. And that's blocking them and moving the fuck on. Chariot energy, pushing forward. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. Time for you to focus on yourself. Focus on loving on you, your home, your stability, your abundance. You're redirecting the energy. This person might be an energy vampire too. You're redirecting your energy that you would have poured into this relationship, into the text messages back and forth, into the arguing on the phone, on the FaceTime. You're redirecting that energy to something more positive and something that benefits you, that better benefits you. Okay? Your song message is Ring the Alarm by Beyonce. And I'm getting 2 different messages. So ring the alarm. I've been through this too long, but I'd be damned if I see another. She gonna be rocking your goes. I let you go. In the other rows, I let you go. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is, whoever this person is, they may feel this way. Like they've been 10 toes down with you for too long, and they'll be damned if after all of this time you have anybody else on your arm, or you are on the arm of anyone else. Not after everything that you've been through. For them, the time investment is the most important thing. For you, you've been through this too long. You've been through this future faking too long. You've been through these fake promises too long. You've been through the lies, deception, the manipulation. You've been through the infidelity for too long. And so that's why you are ringing the alarm. It's over. You are escaping. You're pulling the fire alarm, and you are evacuating the building. You're done. You're finished. Okay? This person is committed to not understanding that it's over. But it's over. You said it's over. You mean it's over. And now you have to act more aggressively and block their ass. Because that's the only way that they're going to finally get that it's over. It's over. Just about over being a girlfriend or boyfriend. You leaving. You leaving. It's the only way they gonna get it, gang. So you gotta do what you gotta do, boo-boo. You got to do what you got to do. So I'm gonna do a couple oracles, and then I'm gonna go and get up out of here. I do not know where my African Goddess Rising is. I hope I didn't leave it in South Carolina. That's gonna make me real sad. I love that deck. But I do have my vampires, and I haven't used them in a while. So we're gonna pull a couple vampires out for you. Before I do the vampires, let's get a little bit of tea. What's the tea for the air signs? Give me, not air signs, for the earth signs. Give me one card for the tea for the earth signs. Earth signs. Somebody out here talking shit. Somebody out here talking shit. I'm going to do 3 for each sign. Somebody out here talking shit. Earth signs. Threatening in reverse. Intimidating, threaten, and bother. You are not intimidated by whoever this is, earth sign, because it fell out in the reverse. But somebody is talking shit about you. And bad reputation in reverse. They want you to have a bad reputation. They're talking shit because they're trying to tarnish your name. But I feel like people fuck with you, and there's nothing they can really do about it. So whoever that is talking shit about the earth signs, go find something safe to do before their ancestors come after you. Go find something safe. All right, 3 cards for the the air sign spirit. What's the tea for the air signs? First one, wasting time in reverse. Stuck, no changes, and limited. If you all have been feeling stagnant, air signs, that's over now. You're about to see some change. An offer in reverse. Okay. There may have been an offer on the table for you that is going to fall through, or it's not the best offer. Just as I said in my daily energy today, anything that is meant for you will never miss you. So if you are missing an opportunity, if an offer is falling through, it was not going to be worth the time and the effort. Nothing meant for you will ever miss you. Broke ass in the upright. You might be having a little bit of a money struggle right now, but like I just said, any opportunities meant for you will not miss you. Your money will start looking better real soon. All right. Don't let lack mentality also make you settle for things that are less than or beneath you. Okay. Always get your worth. All right. Oh, thank you, Christine. Sometimes I drop the tune. Don't be too impressed. Earth, air, fire. Fire, fire, fire. What is the message for fire? Somebody talking shit about you fire signs too. Who is it, friend? Because you know the air signs gonna stand up for the fire signs every time. Who we fighting, friend? Who we fighting? All right, somebody talking shit about y'all. In the reverse, bad habits, drugs, addictions, and toxicities. Bad habits in reverse. Somebody talking shit because you out here bettering yourself. You stop doing too much. You stop drinking. You stop smoking. You stop doing those things that made you fun. And that's why they talking shit. Don't be mad. Be better. All right. Yeah, somebody is so mad that you're doing better things because the last card is a spirituality hater. Spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality, your light, your magic, and your power. Girl, find a hobby. Leave the fire signs alone. Maybe you need to go find some spirituality with your hating self. So people hate that you're doing better, that you have a focus on the divine, on spirituality, that you're not doing those bad habits anymore. Tell them to bite you, in the words of K1. Bite, bite, bite me, bite me, bite me. Okay? Lastly, for the like, not leastly, water signs. What's the T for the water signs? What's the T? Running, running, and running, running, and running, running. Maybe some of you all have started running, got into a little bit of fitness, a little bit. Maybe y'all meditate through running, like that's how you clear your mind. This is the peace that I cannot find. All right. Maybe some of you all are running from an issue, a problem. Stalkers. Stalking, watching, obsessed. Somebody watching you. Maybe y'all running from somebody who's like stalking you. It may not be like physical running, but you might peep fake pages and block them. And, excuse me. You might peep fake pages, block them, and then new fake pages show up. And giving money, maybe you all are feeling charitable right now. Maybe people are paying you some type of funds. That is $100 bill all balled up in her hand. It's the fact that it's balled up for me. Like, usually when people ball up money to hand it to you, like they're trying to sneak it to you. So maybe you're making some crazy money like under the table. People giving you money under the table. Altogether, these cards kind of give a little bit of crime energy, but you know, that's not my business. I ain't here to expose you. Good luck on your endeavors. Good luck on your endeavors. All right, let's get into the Les Vampires. All right, so what is the first oracle that my collective here needs? What is the message for my collective here? Bite, bite, bite me, bite me, bite me. Transmission, spreading of conditions, influence, and impact. Ooh. They're just jealous. Oh, jealous. I know that's right, Christina. They're so jealous. These cards so big. Okay. Give me two more, please. I haven't used this deck in a while either. They so cute. I want to get some more of her cards because I love her artwork on her cards. We got 2 straight away. No, they said we got 3 straight away. Fuck you mean? Okay. So if you're still here, thanks for watching. Everybody don't really like oracles, but I love oracles. Look, I love all of these. It's giving the bitch that you once knew no longer exists. It's a new me. Welcome to the new age. Welcome to my new life. All right, so we're going to start with number 7, and that is transmission. And I'm going to show y'all the cards as I read them. Look how cute. Have y'all seen these? I know a lot of y'all are new here. Thank y'all for subscribing, by the way. We cleared 3,000. We almost hit 3,100 as we speak. But transmission says, transmission, spreading of conditions, influence, impact. Les vampires speak. There are those who cannot bear to be parted. And so, even if one has been infected with what you would call a negative, something that is likely to create difficulties and challenges in life, or even compromise life, some would rather share the negative experience than be parted by the possibility of two separate experiences. Thus, we have a strange phenomenon: the deliberate adoption of behaviors and attitudes, and sometimes even illnesses, almost as if they are infectious, even when they are not. You have names for this in your medical world, and your social scientists do work on this too. Who we spend our time with, who we share our lives with, is who we are likely to become. We are special beings, even us, and we adapt and adopt and become alike over time. It is as simple as observing that who you are with, who you spend time with, who you choose to surround you, will have an influence on you. As your poet John Donne said, no man is an island. And so we are sisters, and we are here to tell you of the danger you are courting and the decision you must make. For you are either influencing another very strongly, and they may make life-changing decisions simply to share a life with you more closely. They cannot bear to be separate and will draw you closer through this. Or another is influencing you very strongly, and you would rather endure what some call hell than be separated by divergent experiences. For we sisters, the choice was made long ago. One of us was transformed against her wishes, but the other could not be left behind, to live and die as a mortal, while the others watched. And our differing natures growing further and further apart over the years, we could not bear to experience that. So we are together for as long as we can sustain this form. Was this the right thing for us to choose? Should we have made another creature deliberately, knowing the suffering it may bring? Perhaps we should not have. But for us, facing our lives as separate beings, one a danger to the other, was not even a consideration. For you, your choice may be easier. Think before the influence that need not be takes a little more of your soul. Blessing. You will have someone to travel with on this journey you are undertaking. There will be a friendship, laughter, and sharing of experience. Curse. Feeling guilty for someone wanting to come with you. Is there a choice? It's their choice and their soul's journey. Do not deny them the gift of your company simply because the road you share is tough. Working with this card, surrounding yourself with people and ideas that you wish to be influenced by. Create an amazing support network. So this card, basically one of them was turned into a vampire. The other one was like, bitch, you think you finna just live eternally without me, ho? Absolutely not. Bite me. Bite me. Bite me. I ain't trying to be single no more. Not just me by myself. But basically what this card gives is a couple of different messages when I was reading it. For some of you all, you are absolutely caught in a karmic situation with someone who is very toxic, and it's because you would rather be with a toxic ass than to be alone. That is a choice that you are making. Is it the right choice? I mean, it's your life. Do what you want to do. I wouldn't make that choice. Other people may not make that choice. Many people have made that choice to just stay in a situation because they're comfortable and because they would rather not be alone. That means that there's a lot of shadow work that you have to do surrounding abandonment. But that's a choice that you make. Others of you, the company that you keep will either be your liberation, it will be what makes you rich, which makes you famous, which makes you successful, or it will be your downfall. Period, Christine. We don't stay where people are killing us, taking our life force. That's very ghetto. But Gemini things, we not finna stay too long in a fuck situation. But yeah, this card gave me the energy of like, y'all ever heard that phrase? Like, if you hang out with 3 losers, you're gonna be the 4th. If you hang out with like 3 rich people, you're gonna be the 4th. That's what it's giving. Surround yourself with people who can upgrade your life. And the result will be that your life gets upgraded. Hang around with a bunch of bums, and y'all often be bums together, having nothing in life and being nobody. The choice is yours. Cheers. This next card, card number 1, Eternal Youth. Energy, newness, vitality. The quest to remain young has never been more fervent than in your time. Everywhere we and you look, you will observe the obsession with being and remaining lineless. Yet, there are those who are young in the face and body, who are withered with age within their souls. Youthfulness cannot be found so much in an unwrinkled face and in the muscle without atrophy. The true youth is the one who never ceases to look around the world with wonder. The truly youthful human is the one who moves, breathes, and lives with delight and fervor, with a sense of discovery. Those who have accepted imprisonment, order, stasis, and inevitability of slow corruption, who no longer engage the gifts of the mind and the body, as well as those whose spirits feel tired and jaded, who endlessly complain about aging, and who compare themselves to images created by technology, are old before they need to be. For les vampires, yes, we seem to stay young, but we merely look young. On the inside, we are ancient, and because of this long life, so many of us fall victim to our own cynicism. Be aware of the enemies of your wellness and your youthfulness, which will have nothing to do with venerated age, our disengaged mind, bodies, and hearts. Gather your determination and do not atrophy. You can be eternally youthful by caring for yourself. This does not mean attempting to reverse aging. It means embracing life. It means exploring the potential of your body and what it can do. It means doing what you love, not necessarily what is age appropriate. It means having an attitude of joyful investigation to life. It means we see again and again that those with curiosity for adventure and renewal are those who are youthful, even into their most vintage years. Don't waste your human youth. Don't waste any of this blessed life that you've been given. The blessing of this card: you are about to be rejuvenated and filled with energy and potential. You will look and feel very well. Your health will be vital. You will be very attractive, and people will be drawn to your youthful, free spirit and optimism. The curse: tired, feeling old and worn, feeling devalued by society, which reverses youthful appearances, wondering whether your youth has gone, regrets about your younger years, and depleted energy. Working with this card: explore the blessings of the body and the mind. It is time to discover what your body can do and to instigate a transformation. It is time to give in to what you love and make it a larger part of your life. It's time to eat well, drink deeply of water, and connect with new people. It is time to love being alive, for that drinking deep from the cup of life is a true fountain of youth. Ashe. Hey, Bookie Boo. All right, thanks for the subscription, but we're not doing those kind of readings right now. Hey, Nani. So the energy of this card, to me, and I love that this card came out, because I don't know if y'all know it or not, but I'm about to be 41. And a lot of times when I tell people my age, they're very taken aback because I don't look anywhere near 41. But I also have this mindset that regardless of my earthly age, I'm going to be young for as long as I want to be young. I'm going to be young for as long as I want to be young. And I'm not going to rush anything in my life based on societal things. I got to do this by this age. I got to do this by that age. And I used to. I used to think that I had to have things done in this squared away and this accomplished by whatever age. I no longer believe that. I believe that as long as I take care of myself, as long as I keep myself out of toxic environments, relationships, and situations, as long as I drink water and mind my business, I will always have youth. I will have the youth that I need to accomplish the things that I want. I feel like that mindset is so important. Don't let society tell you who you are and how old you need to have things done by. It's never too late to do a goddamn thing. Like I said, I'm 41. I still fully intend to be pregnant at some point. If it gets to the point where medically I cannot, I will still be a mother in this lifetime. And I don't care what society has to say about it. So I feel like this card, endless possibilities, absolutely. I feel like this card really is speaking to whoever feels like their time is winding down. It's not. It's not. I have a homegirl I went to college with. Her baby is like 2 right now. We were both freshmen at the same time. I fully believe that as long as we stay healthy, we can have our kids whenever we want to have our motherfucking kids. We don't have to rush for society. Or whatever it is that you want to do. Whether it's parenthood, career things, going back to school, quitting school and finding something else, switching your whole career path to something else. Whatever you want to do that shit. Your age don't mean a goddamn thing. Do that shit. One of my favorite things to see is like older ladies, like on TikTok or whatever, dancing, having a good time. I love to see older ladies embracing their gray hair and being fucking baddies. I mean, dressed down, hair laid, nice and gray and beautiful. Makeup, beat, like killing it. Killing it. That is such a blessing to see. Folks be getting at me like I'm too old to be having a baby. You 41 too? See? We ain't too old. I'm about to be 41. It's a goddamn net. I'm finna drink this though. I had a feeling this motherfucker was gonna get in here. Let me get this motherfucker out my wine. I just pour a little bit off and refill it. Hold on, y'all. Oh, that's so stupid. But yeah, just poured it all out. Droopy, if you're supposed to be in there, that's not your house, that's Hazel's house. Alright, my bad, y'all. The one and only fruit fly that I seen all day today made its way into my wine. If a fruit fly don't do nothing else, it's gonna piss you off. Alright, let's get into the next one. But yeah, you never too motherfucking old. Stay young forever, y'all. You have 43 years young, about to switch up your whole pathway. Model, here I come. Hell yeah. Youngest is 21 months. Oldest about to be 18. Hell yeah, do that goddamn thing. You better rock that motherfucking runway. You better rock them Instagram streets, wherever you finna do your thing at. Do your thing. All right, so the next card, Immortal. That's crazy. We talking about eternal youth and immortality. Because diamonds are forever, bitch. What the fuck you mean? Because diamonds are forever, and we that. And we that. Okay, Immortal. This is the card. And it says, the consuming family, pressure of peers. Girl. Okay, I'm pressure, and I just said pressure of peers. It's funny that I was just talking about the youth thing. Because when I read consuming family and pressure of peers, it made me feel like somebody's family might be trying to pressure them into hurrying up and get married, hurrying up and have a baby, hurrying up and, you know, bullshit. Ain't they pretty? I love these cards. But yeah, let's get into the message of Immortal. The consuming family and pressure of peers. For many humans, we have noticed that their blood and their adopted friendship families can exert a draining and consuming influence upon them. Whether it is their affections are so strongly bound up within their families that there is no affection to give elsewhere or to others, or wherever family circle has closed so tight as to strangle a member, we know this thing we once had, and which many of you have, family, can come from time to time strangle the development of the soul and the being. If this card has come to you, we wish to show you a young vampiric maiden, one of our own, Lucrezia Borgia, whose famous family fed upon her youth and beauty for their political ambitions. Her closeness with her brother, Caesar Borgia, in every way compromised the development of loyal affections elsewhere. The family of origin can be like this for many humans. They can demand such great loyalty that you become entrenched in the family network, never moving beyond the ties of blood. This can be a diminishment of your potential, and we wish for you to consider that some of your beliefs have not been formed through your own independent experience, but have been fed to you, almost as mother's milk or the blood we vampires draw in from our prey. You are being eaten by family, by its traditions, and by its needs through the hopes and the dreams of the head of the family, be they female or male. There is an expectation that you will give up individual wishes and a belief that you ought indeed not have these in order to further an empire or dynasty. In some families, this figure may be a narcissistic parent or sibling who considers your experience as a source of energy to be used for their own satisfaction. Your own expression of self has never been a priority, and for you to find your own way will mean a struggle through the darkness of guilt and fear of punishment. But the tribe you were born into now wants more than it gives, and it is time for you to find aspects of who you could be. If dreams were given space to grow within, it's time to remove beyond their demands and needs, even if it's for a short time, and refresh the freedom you have as one human, rather than a cluster of close-knit and similarly woven humans who share the same surname or interest. You have more than your family. The family is not all. The group mind is a powerful thing, but for now, you must reassert your own individuality in healthy ways. For now, you must seek a form of freedom that comes from separation, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, from your family, their needs, their demands, the ties that you have created for a time. Blessing. The love and closeness of this group has given you a great sense of who you are and what you are on earth to do. But we ask you now to shake up the situation, as it's now leading to a shadow of your soul development, and it is stunting of your human growth. You are beyond definitions of family or the peers of an adopted family. You are more than what they say you are, more than they allow you to be, more than you have permitted yourself to be when in their orbit. It's time to separate. The curse. If you do not undertake a voyage of discovery into your own self, you will become enmeshed in the webs of family life and limited definition of self. And recall, too, this can apply to friends who have strong beliefs about who you are, who you ought to be, and how you must do things. There's a great price to be paid for this approval. It is the consumption of the things within you that are budding, and you have yet to flower. If you wish to be yourself, rather than simply a member of a group with a leader who is not you, it's time to explore the alternatives. Working with this card, remember that you are your own person and you can create your own life. You are free and obligations can fall away now. Okay? Y'all. A lot of you have probably already experienced this if you are part of my collective. But family, my favorite aunt, who is now in the ancestor realm, she used to say, family is not blood, it's love. And that is something that I live and die by. I will die by this. I will choose my chosen family over blood on any occasion. The people who ride for you, the people who support you and uplift you, the people who don't have an issue with you being who you are unapologetically, who are not threatened by your uniqueness. Those are your family. The others who we just happen to have been born into their family, some of them you rock with, some of them you don't. But never feel any guilt for cutting off any of the ones that you don't. You have your own path, they have their own. And no one should have control or call the shots in your life. They can do that in their own life. I also wanted to point out in this card, I don't know if y'all know, but don't this card, that man in this card look like Jesus? And I thought that when I pulled the card. And then when I started reading the card, I realized that it was Caesar Borgia. I don't know how to say their name. And she is supposed to be his little sister. For those of you all who don't know, the most recognizable version of Jesus that we all know, that we've all seen, white Jesus, is based on Caesar Borgia, the man in this card. Okay? His father, I forget who his father was, some, not a dictator, but like leader of the church or some type of president, not a president, but you know, he was a leader, whatever the case is. And he wanted his son to be the depiction of Jesus. The artist was his lover. And I don't remember if it was Michelangelo or one of them Ninja Turtles. One of them Ninja Turtles was the artist. I'm finna Google it right now. Pope Alexander the fourth commissioned artist, possibly including Leonardo da Vinci, to use his son, Caesar, as a model for the depictions of Jesus. Okay, so white Jesus, as we know, is just Caesar Borgia, who is a gay man. How's that for irony, as much as the church hates the gays? Also, come to find out, very recently, for those of you all who care, there is nothing in the Bible that refers to homosexuality being a sin. It was wrongly translated, and then when the correction was made in the 1980s, the church had already gone so far with the hate that they didn't want to correct it, because then they would just be looking loud and wrong. The actual translation was about PDF files and how it is a sin to be a PDF file. Let's think about what we know about the church. Let's think about what we know about the Catholic Church very specifically. Now, why wouldn't they want to correct that publicly? Because they was already too busy being PDF files. Then they would have to condemn themselves. Instead, let's just condemn the innocent who are living their lives authentically and loving who they love. But anyway, back to the reading. Minding our business over here, honey. Just looking a little cat, you know what I'm saying? Just playing a little bit of sword fights over here. We just chilling, you know what I'm saying? But I digest and I digress. Anywho, the last card is the death rites. Saying goodbye. Formal occasion. Honoring lives. For many beings, the reality of death seems to be the ultimate cruelty. The vampire that steals life from so many, and without, it seems, any order or reality. For death it is true, visits all of us, whether we're young, old, healthy, or suffering. For all of us, beast and beauty, there is a time for the end to come. But there are angels of death appointed by the universe to help us move from one side to the next, and to avoid staying in between, without moving on, without transforming. For the soul who dies well, who has good death, there is transformation through the realms that divide the living from the dead. For this to take place, the angel of death does not only come to assist the soul, but they assist with the ones left behind. And what comforts those who remain on earth are rites, ways to say goodbye, honoring and reverence, and memories and mirth. It may be time for you to consider those who have gone from you or who may go, and know how you would honor them and remember them and send them on their way. What rites will you prepare? Ones to help the soul into the arms of the angel of death? Consider what will comfort you when you are on your way too. Know that it is not morbid to contemplate the ending of this mortal time, for there is so much that the last breath, the last glimpse of the light of the sun, so the angel of death assures us. But her job is to stay in the borderlands. She knows little of heaven, for it is a memory. She knows of humans and of creatures of earth and their souls, and taking them across the veil. If you are deeply grieving and in pain, this card signals that you will soon arrive. You will soon receive divine support, relief, and assistance. Wills and legal documents may be about to enter your life when this card comes to you. Consider, too, the legacy that you will leave behind when you have departed. Consider your children and their children. Consider the well-being of animals and plants, your library, your keepsakes, your little treasures. Begin the journey of safeguarding these now. They will not matter to you beyond this life, it is true, not as they do now, nor in the same manner. As you enter your next lifetime, they may not even be recalled at all. But those who you may leave will know them and know you through them. Let yourself live on and know that you will keep your memory bright as a candle, and you will look from time to time and be glad that you are able to send messages of comfort, blessing, honoring the ones that we have loved and who have left, and can be a beautiful way to come to terms with their absence, and a way to help their soul make transition to the new life beyond the veil, evidence of life beyond death. Curse, feeling that death is final, and losing hope that in the purpose of life. Girl, feeling that death is final and losing hope in the purpose of life, trapped by grief, working with this card. It's time to work with any fear you may have around death and dying, and transform this through preparation, contemplation of your legacy, and considering the interactions you have had with deceased loved ones. Oh my goodness. Okay, I love that this card came out. So we have transmission, eternal youth, immortal, and death rights. What I'm feeling collectively with all these cards is that there is a need for you all to record your life, create a record. Because I feel like there is a legacy that you're about to leave behind. And not saying that anybody's going to go anytime soon. But there has to be a record that you were here. That you did the damn thing, whatever the damn thing is. I feel like you all have to leave your mark. You have to be the ancestor that they talk about. Okay? Also, some of you all need to create relationships with those who have gone before you. And there's also a need for you all to understand that there is nothing to fear in death. That death isn't something that should be feared. That it is simply a doorway. I say it all the time. Death is a doorway to another dimension, to another plane, to another realm, to the ancestral plane, whatever the case is. We talked about being eternally young in this. We talked about being immortal in this. And we talked about transmission, spreading conditions, who you surround yourself with. Quality of life seems to be the primary focus of these oracles. We have to live really big lives, and we have to leave behind a legacy so big that people can't stop talking about it. Okay? Even in death, even when we become ancestors, people need to still be talking about us, still need to be elevating our names, talking about that one time we did that one thing. With this death rights card, like, I just got so much from that card as a death doula, as someone who does help spirits leave this life and go to the next life, as someone who has a very close relationship with those who are no longer here, and that whole process. I feel like once you overcome your fear of death, it's going to help you live a more limitless life. It's going to help you etch your name into the tablet of immortality. Because when you live fearlessly, you're going to live boldly. You're not going to give a fuck. When you know that death is not some horrible detriment, some sad occasion, when you realize that it's just a doorway to something else, you can fully be yourself in this life. You can fully do all the things that you want to do. And this whole message, all four of these oracles, is just really giving like, fuck what people got to say. Friends, family, or foe, we don't give a fuck. Do your big one, sis. Do your big one. Like, this is the message that I get from this. Surround yourself with influential people who can help you do bigger things. Make sure that your name goes down in history. And even when you walk your little sexy ass up off of this physical realm, when you step into the ancestral plane, you need to be welcome with applauses. They need to be over there like, yes, you did your big one down there. You did your big one. Like, don't be afraid of shit in this life. Do your big one in this life. Okay? Death is the doorway. It's not something to be feared. Create your legacy. Live your legacy. Leave behind what you need to leave behind for those that you love. And just don't let nobody shouldn't be able to say shit about you when you leave, other than, I don't care what they say about that crazy bitch, she did her big one. Fuck what you thought. So I'm gonna close this out with a postcard from Spirit, because I gotta get this pie roast out the oven and feed my ancestors. Speaking of those who have gone, speaking of celebrating those who have gone, those who did their big ones, I got to feed the ancestors, give them their libations, and enjoy the rest of my night with my gang. All right, so your postcard from Spirit says, Dear you, there's only one you, bitch, and you have a unique place in this universe. Some situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means being fully yourself and let go of being what others may want you to be. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are. Be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. If this card ain't on point, being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have. Choose what your heart wants. And know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic or take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities, you give them a prominent place in your awareness. Extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. Like, is it me, Jesus or Caesar? Is it me? Like, this energy really feels like, fuck the past. Good shit's about to happen. Whoever mad about it can stay mad, because we finna do some big shit. That's what I feel. That's what I heard. That's what I heard what Spirit said. I don't know if that's what y'all heard, but that's how I translated it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, gang, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me on this lovely Sunday night. Let's do our big one, sis. Because we're going to do the big one. Yeah, let's get it. Make sure that y'all like, share, subscribe. If y'all are looking for personal readings, you know you can book with me at SavyCynthia.com. I never reach out. I don't have a WhatsApp. I'll never scam you in the comments. If you want a reading from me, you come find me over at SavyCynthia.com. That's it. That's all. Okay? So until the next time I read for you all, gang, I wish you all love and light. Now go get right. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, gang.